Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Rory Taylor, and this is 10 Minutes to $10,000, a series where we talk to business and finance content creators about how they saved/invested their first $10,000. Today we're going to be speaking to Austin, otherwise known as Socailtypro, about his experience saving his first $10,000, how he did it, his struggles getting there, and his story. So with that said, let's get to it. All right, perfect. All right, so let's just get started. So, what job or source of income did you have getting to your first $10,000?
Yeah, so I actually stumbled into social media marketing really early in life
Okay.
on MySpace. So I started doing MySpace marketing, figured out how to grow large followings when I was 14,
Oh, wow.
and used that, to generate way more than $10,000 through a couple different means.
Mm-hmm.
One was promoting local bands and T-shirt companies.
Nice.
One was doing email lead generation. So it was a little sketchy, but it was sort of like enter your email here for a chance to get the latest Photoshop and things along
Sweepstakes
the
type
line.
of thing, right?
Yeah, sweepstakes type thing, and I would
Mm-hmm.
get paid a couple bucks for every email that I was able to generate.
Nice.
And then the third way is my friend and I had built a website where everybody else could pay for exposure. There's I won't go too deep into it because nobody knows anything about MySpace anymore, but basically it helped. You could pay to get more followers on your MySpace pages as well. So,
Okay, got it.
yeah, as 14-year-olds, we were in the wild, wild west, and we were making a ton of money really early on.
Yeah, it sounds like I mean, saying MySpace, it means that you've been in the digital social media space for a while. Like,
More than half of
because,
my life.
yeah, I don't think anyone even thinks about MySpace anymore when they think of social media.
No.
Okay, cool. So how long did it take you to get that first 10,000?
Yeah, probably a year of consistent grinding until any real money came in.
Got it.
And then when I sort of, when those opportunities presented itself, that second year is really when everything started building.
Nice.
So probably year two and year three.
Mhm.
Year two probably made 10,000, and then it
Yeah.
went up from there. So really just investing, like, it was a grind. I'd
Okay,
come
cool.
home from school and sit on MySpace for a couple hours. Like, I wasn't able to work yet, so that
Mhm.
became my first real job.
And you were 14?
14, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's impressive. That's literally just entering high school, not even really yeah. I mean, but that makes sense, right? Because I mean, when you're that young, you can't really get a job unless you're in a state that allows for it.
Yeah.
Um so yeah, that makes sense. So did you ever go below the 10,000 point after that? Like, did you ever have any basically hiccup that like brought you below that?
Yeah, I mean, well, MySpace quickly died,
Yeah.
so that pretty much killed it to everything. But there were, there were struggles. How we grew our accounts was deemed as spam
Mm-hmm.
in the accounts of Tom and all the technical guys over there.
Mm-hmm.
So we got accounts deleted. So overnight, like, income sources dropped. I had like 150,000 followers or connections or whatever at one point on a MySpace account, and just overnight it disappeared.
Yeah.
So I had to build that up from the ground up. The website was still performing really well, so that, but I don't think it was generating $10,000 at that point. But yeah, those were a couple different ways that we dipped.
Did you face any struggles actually getting to that 10K? Like, what were the struggles of actually, I guess, getting those clients? I'm sure weren't that easy.
From what I remember, and this was, this was like 17 years ago,
Yeah.
16, 17 years ago. So I remember as best I can. The opportunities sort of presented themselves. I didn't have to really reach out to that many people because it was so early. How we all communicated was through AIM, another ancient technology. We had these AIM groups
Yeah.
where everybody would go in and we essentially would promote each other to each other's following. There was a lot of us, and that's how we sort of continued to grow, is
Mhm.
cross promote one another. And different business owners and opportunists got wind of this and figured out how to network into these groups as well as get contact information for us. And they would just literally reach out.
Got it.
And yeah, like local bands would reach out.
So basically, you kind of just became known in the space, and then people, like, once you became known in that space and you had that network developed, you kind of used that to your advantage.
Yeah. They more or less started to reach out to us. It was like, influencers before that was even a term. We didn't know what the heck we were doing. Nobody did.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. What was I gonna say? So what would you say to yourself, like your younger self, to, I guess, do things a little bit faster, do things even a little bit better?
Um, don't undercharge. Don't take the first value that's thrown at you, because people will take advantage of you.
Yeah.
But really, my advice is from that point forward to stay consistent with it. Because I did take time off in between that phase in life up until like agency life and whatnot. And I really shouldn't have, that was when, YouTube was starting out. So consistency really pays off. Just adapt when you need to, but stay consistent and stay true.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. I mean, I'm sure that either, whether it would have been from going to MySpace to Facebook to YouTube, or, whatever the train of social media platforms that we've had, or, even will continue to have, I'm sure that would have helped tremendously. All right, cool. So I'm just on the last like 2 questions here. Is there anyone you think I should speak to next, that you think would have like good story that can talk to you about their like first 10K?
Someone really cool in the same vein on TikTok would be the ginger marketer. His name is Josh.
Okay.
Really, really cool guy. Just like a year ago, he was doing like construction work or something like that, and like figured out how to grow on TikTok.
Yeah.
And just in less than a year, quit his job, went all in on TikTok, started a coaching business. Guy is crushing it. And having known him from very early on, it's been really inspiring to watch him do his thing and change his life. So that's the first person that comes to my mind.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely reach out to them. And then lastly, is there anything you want to promote, your TikTok or your business at all?
Yeah, if anybody wants to learn digital marketing strategies, how to make some money online, or just wants to grow their business and doesn't have the time to do it themselves, connect with me on Socailtypro. That's my username across the internet, socailtypro.com, and my name's Austin Armstrong. You can connect with me anywhere.
Okay, cool. All right, perfect. That was a great interview with Austin. Don't forget to go follow him on his page. And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to follow and subscribe. With that said, can't wait to see you guys next time.